What's happening, guys? It is actually not 5 o'clock at night. It is 11 o'clock in the morning right now, and I almost just like don't know what to do with myself. So I have obviously a lot of time, and we're gonna get a lot of welding done. I have a bunch of brackets that came in. I've probably shown them to you guys before. I have these little fish plates for the frame that I'm not sure if I filmed, but it is what it is. I got my TMR upper brackets, ballistic lower triangulated bracket, and then I have TMR lower axle side brackets. I gotta weld this thing to the frame itself. So we got a lot of welding to do. I figured it'd be a good day to do that. And then hopefully, I keep saying hopefully, I need to start looking at my cross member because I'm going double triangulated. And I'm not sure if my lowers are gonna have to sit just below the frame or if I can make them flat with the frame or something like that. So I need to get all this stuff together so I can start playing around with it, get some measurements and try and plug them into the calculator. And after that, this thing is gonna come together really quick. It's just a matter of like fitting it all correctly and making sure my welds are gonna hold. And yeah, so today should be a pretty good day. So I also just got a new toy last night that I'm really excited to show you guys. I was too excited to leave it in the box and do an unboxing, but you gotta check this thing out. It's insane. So I'm gonna go shut the lights off real quick. So I had this little Husky LED work light. It was the 5,000 lumen one, and I thought that was incredible, and it was incredible. It was great. It worked really well. I like how light it is. It doesn't get as hot as like an old halogen one. And then I got really mad and broke it. So I was looking for another one, and I noticed they had a 12,000 lumen light. Same exact like figure. Same exact figure. 12,000 lumens. Check this thing out. All right, this is gonna be half power. This is gonna be 6,000 lumens. Camera's not doing it justice. Let me put you on the normal brightness. So like, that's pretty good. You can work on this. Now look at this. Are you kidding me? Oh, the camera's not gonna do this. Look, this is dark. This is pretty good. This is workable. That is daylight. That's almost as bright as it is in here normally. This thing is absolutely insane. And get this, it's half the price of the other one. Why would you not get this? Like, I'm gonna go actually buy another one of these just to keep around because this thing is insane. It just puts out such a good light and so much of it that it's... I love this thing. I have a problem. All right, so while I'm waiting for my little fish plates to dry, just put some steel on the backside as usual. I'm going to open this package from TMR here. Again, I always seem to be falling back to TMR, and I wish I just like ordered. I wish, you know what they should do actually is just do a full build kit. So that way, like if you're doing an axle swap or a full suspension build, you get like your axle brackets, your frame brackets and everything, but I guess everything's different. Oh, these are the coilover tube feet because I'm not sure how I'm gonna mount the coilovers to the back half, so I got their feet. I really like their design, so the dimple die is interesting. I guess that's for the tube to be welded to. I didn't know they had that little feature. Interesting. All right. And then, as I said earlier, the lower axle brackets. Dang, this is a heavy little package. These seem to be much slimmer than the ballistic fab brackets that I have, and that's something, when I put these together, I'll show you one of my main reasons that I like TMR the most. So I'm gonna get the welder out, I'm gonna get everything set up, get myself comfortable, and we're gonna burn some stuff together today. I played with Legos a lot when I was younger, and when you get these universal brackets that you have to build yourself, it's kind of the same thing. You have to learn how they all fit together, and you have to learn what you have and what you can build with them. These TMR brackets are laser cut, and they have the smoothest edge on a piece of metal that I've ever felt, I've ever seen, I've ever even imagined was possible. To get pissed, yeah, to resist, like I could change what is. So tired of taking If you plan on building your own brackets or assembling your own brackets anyway, do yourself a favor and get a pair of these weld spacers. These ones again are from TMR, and I was building these brackets with just the joint in the middle, and they would shrink and warp and I couldn't get the bracket in and out, so that spacer is huge. Another really nice tool to have is this Portaband Pro that I just got, and it allowed me to chop these universal brackets down so I can fit them on my JK axles.
Broken heart, like a broken heart. Oh, there it goes again, another certitude dies. A trusted fence to let me know just how far my hope had to go. Well, I'm done digging post holes this time. Could it be there is more to life? Keeping at bay what makes you cry. Free like I'm broken, free like a broken heart. Free like a broken heart, like a broken heart.
Well, pretty happy with these beads I got so far. I'm a little low on this one. You can see that ridge up top, but that's all right. She looks nice and pretty. It's pretty uniform. Nice and pretty. Did these curved edges. Again, low on that. This is so tough because I tried to go around the edge in one swoop so it looks nice. This was my first one of the night, so that's a little, you know, not good. This curve came out pretty nice right here. And then this looks pretty good. Again, I'm keep going a little bit low. I think I need to adjust my torch angle, but you know what? She looks real good. So I'm gonna let that cool before I break this last stretch there. And then I really should have got another one of these weld spacers, and then I could work on the other bracket. And then here's the lowers. These are all done. These didn't come out super nice, but they're all right. They're gonna work. They're definitely not ugly, and they're not boogered. So let's see. Where's my nice one? There we go. Finally did one. That's pretty good on these. These are weird because yeah, they're 1/4 inch, but they're very like thin. So you know, just something like this. I feel like if I crank the amperage, it just seems to be more friendly.
At the water's wreck, they gave us ownership. Rules we don't get, but still we show respect. At the river trade, our answer late. The story goes through things, looking for solutions. As I went down and studying the word and the show how good Lord show. Down to the river, at the river, took us away, but come, yeah. Till this you don't see it in the news. At the river, expect to see shit rain.
Alrighty, kind of thrashed for like, I don't know, about 2 hours here. Got a lot of stuff done. So, upper bracket, this one came out really nicely. Lower brackets are done. This I need to wait on. It's kind of tacked together generally, but I need to wait on that because that's adjustable. We got some paint on the back half. Just went with some Steel-It for now because I need to do some welding on it. Got our braces in. That's the better one. This one I'm not too particularly excited about, but you know what? That's actually really not even that bad. So it's definitely not going to go anywhere. That's basically all I really care about. So yeah, we're really chugging along here. I didn't anticipate it taking as long to get those lower brackets built because I needed to modify them to fit the JK axles. So yeah, it's about like almost 9 o'clock now. So calling it quits. We can get in here tomorrow, put some more paint on the frame, and then get ready to crawl under there and see what we're working with for real this time. So something I didn't plan on this morning is my truck being covered in bird crap. It's all over the place. I just rinsed this hood off. Been having an internal debate with myself whether to get this thing coated or not. I do share my space here with a detailer, so it's about $1,000 to get this thing coated. I don't know, let me know. Should I get this thing coated? Should we build the truck, or should I just not put money into this thing? Let me know down there. So I'm just really not happy with how just rinsing this thing turned out, so we're gonna do a full wash. I just have some of this stuff around. I need to restock on my Griots. Griots has become my favorite brand, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of this in the bucket and get a quick wash on this thing. Probably good for me to get a good wash on here before the winter anyway. Whew, all right, so the truck is clean. Gave it a good clean. I did everything but the wheels because I hate doing the wheels, but I know just with the sponge, the stuff that's on there is not gonna come off, so yeah, I really want to get that thing coated. I really want to do a bunch of stuff to it and make it like the ultimate road trip mobile, but I need to finish one project at a time. So we left off last night with the back half just about ready to go. It's very tough to get paint like inside the frame rails. So basically my end plans with that are going to coat it with Steel-It the best I can. So that way any brackets and welding that needs to be done on it, I can get that done with the Steel-It. And then when this thing is ready to go, and I'm probably gonna paint the body again, so in that stage, I'll paint the frame as well, and I'll use that internal frame coating and really get in there and make sure I have everything coated, because if I don't, this thing is just gonna rust out in a year.
Plus intellectual property license rights. So what will often happen in trying to design a product is people will start with, try to imagine the
All right, so I didn't film much today, but we got some decent progress. Obviously, I got the paint on the frame over there, and then I took the axle, shoved it back under here as you guys saw, and I just kind of stared at it for a while. And I was kind of worried about the anti-squat numbers, but it actually turns out I was looking at the wrong number. You want it to be above there's a line for anti-squat, and you want your links to intersect above or below that. Turns out I think we're gonna be all right. So modified these upper brackets just a hair so I can get my angle out of them. I can't really slap them on because the jack stands that are holding the Jeep up right now are in the way. So I think the only way I can move that jack stand is if I put the back half on and then put the jack stands back under the rearmost part of the Jeep. So I guess that's what we're going to be working on.